2009 Ninja 250. The thing got 2 pistons in it, so gotta kind of be careful on what you're doing. So you're checking the valve, this valve inspection. You want to rotate the crank till you get the 1T. Once you get on the 1T, you need to check, make sure the cam lobes is facing up and away from each other. If they facing like this, if they facing in, then you're on the wrong stroke. So they need to be facing away from each other. So once you get finished with that, you need to rotate the crank till you get to cylinder 2, and make sure once you get on cylinder 2, make sure you can see the cam lobe hanging out the back. The only place you'll be able to see it is somewhere along in here. So right now you can't see mine because I ain't on cylinder 2, but once you get on the right stroke on cylinder 2, you should see the lobe hanging out the back. You can be on cylinder 2 and be on the wrong stroke, so make sure the lobe hanging out the back. These gears, make sure you take a photographic memory of how they should look, where the lines at, all that good stuff. And you need to mark your chain, put some dots or something on your chain so you kind of keep your chain in line. So if you don't do that, then if you don't mark the chain on this side, then you can't exactly see where the cam lining up at. So you need to put dots on the cam so you know the chain and the cam stay together. And had a good photographic memory of how the back of it looked. So that's how you're gonna be able to get it in time. And when as you're adjusting the valves, when you get, just say you had to adjust the valve number 1, well, you need to do the adjustments while you're on cylinder 2. Do the adjustments, put it back, then rotate it, then check your work. Other than that, the cam lobe on cylinder 1 gonna be pushing down on the lifter. So you ain't gonna be able to check it. It don't matter what size filler gauge you get, you ain't gonna be able to check it because it's gonna be leaning onto the bucket. So in order to check it, you can shim it while you're on cylinder 2. Then you gotta rotate it back to cylinder 1, back to cylinder 1 on the right stroke now, and check it again on the way you can do it. So with these cams, if you ain't careful, every time you get the timing up on this thing, it'll jump timing on you. So you put the cam caps on, put the chain guard on, put the cam caps down, all that good stuff. So when you get ready to put the chain tensioner in, if you ain't got all the slack out of the chain, it's gonna jump. So versus trying to pull the slack out the chain right here, pull the slack out the chain right here so you have a little bit, but you still gotta do the tensioner. Make sure you put your finger in the tensioner hole and push it real tight. Then you gotta come and check your timing marks that would be on the back of your cams again. Cause as soon as you push that timing chain mechanism in, it's gonna move and it's gonna mess up your timing. So be careful.